For years, our friendship was a language spoken only by two. Ethan was my entire world, a quiet universe of shared glances and late-night calls. My love for him was the silent foundation of that world, a truth I never thought needed words. He was my home. Then Madison arrived, a beautiful, invasive vine, twisting into the sanctuary we had built. She saw the devotion in my eyes not as love, but as a threat. And so she began methodically poisoning the well, whispering that my friendship was an obsession he needed to escape. And he, the man who knew my soul, believed her. He couldn't see the venom behind her perfect smile. The air at the company party was thick with cheap champagne and forced laughter. Madison's voice, sharp as glass, sliced through the noise. She held my secret love up for everyone to see, painting it as a pathetic, desperate fantasy. I looked at him, my one anchor in a spinning room, begging him with my eyes to defend us. But he didn't. He laughed, a hollow, cruel sound that became the soundtrack to my world ending. His laughter wasn't just agreement, it was a public execution of everything we had ever been. But that single sound was also my liberation. In the ringing silence that followed, I walked up to her, slapped the smirk from her face, and turned away. I walked out into the cold night air, my heels on the pavement the only drumbeat to my new freedom. I never looked back. That night, the girl who loved Ethan died, and a woman who loved herself was born from the ashes of his laughter. I moved 800 miles away, to a city where no one knew my name. I poured every ounce of my being into my career, building an empire from the rubble of my heart. The first 2 years were a constant battle against the phantom limb of our friendship. But then, one day, I realized I hadn't thought of him for a full 24 hours. I had found a new rhythm, a life that was entirely, unapologetically my own. While I was building, his world was imploding. The truth about Madison. Her web of casual cruelties came out piece by agonizing piece. He told me later that the sound of his own laughter from that party played on a loop in his mind, a mocking reminder of his greatest failure. He finally understood the value of what he'd thrown away. He started searching for me then, sending desperate messages into the void. He claims he needs forgiveness to breathe again, but some wounds are carved too deep, and some goodbyes are meant to be final. He found my number last week. My phone hasn't stopped buzzing. He says he regrets everything, but it's too late. Or is it?